Hey folks, today is the last day of spring and I want to make some results or analysis of the market and see where we'll be going to in summer. So let's take a look at the indexes first. Here is the Nasdaq 100 chart, and as you can see, we are going in uptrend and recently broke the resistance line. So I expect a small pullback to the level of 14,000, and then once we test this breakout, the price will go up to the next resistance level, which is around 15,200. So that's my thought about this chart. And now let's go to the SP 500. On the SP 500 chart, as we can see, we are slowly breaking resistance lines one after another, and now the market is going more or less sideways. So I expect for a small pullback here as well, and then price rise to the next major level, which is around 4,300, and yeah, it's gonna be in a couple of days or maybe a week. Dow Jones currently is in downtrend, and as you can see, it formed a flag figure or triangle, whatever you call it. The price is trading around the nearest support level, but there is a chance that it will be broken, and then will price go to the 32,000. But there is another chance for buyers. There will be short buy opportunity here to make money on this move, and then it will continue to go sideways, but we'll see. eToro recently added Russell 2000 index, so I make a chart for it as well. And as you can see, we are finished a downtrend and now slowly testing major resistance level at around 1800. And yeah, it's still not broken, but at least price is slowly going up. So I think in a couple of days or weeks we will be going up, but just slowly. And once this breakout confirmed by like breakout and pullback, then it would be a really nice good opportunity or entrance point for like future moves. So that's my thoughts about Russell 2000 index. And now let's move to EMEA market or European market, European Union, if you wish to say so. So as you can see, downtrend finished here. We are in uptrend and currently testing the major or all-time high levels. So we did so twice and twice here. That's why I zoomed out so you can see what was in the past. And then price pulled back. And now I think we will be going up, but there will be still some chance to go down. But just looking at the support level, it looks like this is an opportunity to buy. But in general, yeah, the price might go down. As you can see from this Fibonacci chart, we have a possibility to go down to like more common level, which is 38.2, which is around 4,000, and this is also a round number. But I think yeah, this is more likely because in the Eurozone more or less everything is stabilized, and yeah, prices are rising. Everything seems to be not so bad as it was before. And now let's take a look at the indexes for each country or biggest countries of European Union. Here is Germany index, and as you can see, it resembles the chart we saw before for Euro Stock index, and the situation here is more or less the same as there. So there is a small buy opportunity, and also we tested recently all-time high. In general, yeah, we might go down a little bit to test this support level, and also it was here, so I probably need to draw a line so you can more clearly see what the possibilities where we might drop. And there is another one level, so let me add it here too. So yeah, the price, as you can see, might go to that point, which is around 15,000, and then come back to rise. But if everything will be okay, we will just go down slightly to 15,600 or 650, and then come back to rising. But just take into account the possibilities. And here, as you can see, France index, and also it more or less the same, trading at the support level. So this is also a good opportunity, and it pulled back a bit more compared to Germany. So in terms of kind of confirmation, I would say this is a better opportunity if you want to invest in index of some particular country, not just the European index or a separate stock, because yeah, the pullback was bigger. We still can go down for another like 200 or something, but I don't think so. So my expectation, the price is to come back to rising. Here is Spain chart, and as you can see, we are in uptrend, also tested all-time high twice, pull it back down to the weakest level of Fibonacci retracement chart, and the price might go down, but as you can see, buyers are pushing hard, so it's unable to break the support level, and most likely we will be going up with all other countries in the European Union very soon, because this triangle is finally formed and there is no room to go out somewhere. So there should be sharp like break like here, or we will be going up most likely, and I hope so, we will be going up. Here is Netherlands chart, and as you can see, the situation is same here, we are at the support level, and most likely, yeah, we also will be going up, and because the pullback was a bit higher or longer compared to Germany, which was just really weak, and as you can see, price almost went down to the one of the key support levels or zones, if you want to say so, which is around the 38.2, I mean on the Fibonacci chart. So, and also we started to form some bullish trend, and I would say now is a really good opportunity to invest in Netherlands. And yeah, the next target would be around 770 as a take profit, and the entry price is 755. Here is the United Kingdom chart, and as you can see, we broke resistance level and sharply move it down, but this blue line, as you can see, this is a moving average 200. I usually use alligator because I'm lazy to add separate moving averages, so I just configure alligator to use moving averages to 200, 150, and it does it for me. So as you can see, here is 200, which is like mostly smooth, and usually a moving average 200, especially on a daily chart, works as a major support level. As you can see, it was here, and I expect it will work as a support here too. So currently index trading is around 75.08, but I would say safe bet would be around 7,500, and target for this move can be around, I would say, 7,800, which will be a good take profit. We already broke all-time high, but then sharply move it back, and now return to rise, and now move it back. But I think overall outcome would be breakout of this triangle somewhere here, but we'll see. For now, I draw this just small line for short time traders, so that would be most likely, I mean, this small move, but for those who can wait longer, you can set your take profit higher, as I just said. Here is Australian index, and as you can see, we also form a triangle here, or flag, and the price drop it to the support level, and the next move would be most likely small buy opportunity to go up. So you may buy actually right now because it's trading at the key support level, and yeah, I wouldn't say this is a huge win, but you can set your take profit higher at this level at around 7,300 or even 7,600, but in general, as you can see, we almost finished it forming this triangle. Here is China index, and it is falling, and the next resistance I can see it is around 12,000, so I wouldn't recommend to enter this market anytime soon because it's still not yet clear. I usually prefer to enter market when it's rising, something like here on pullbacks, when it's risen, then pull it back, and then we are expecting the next move. But when price is falling, yeah, I don't think we should be investing here, at least for a foreseeable future, like end of the year. Hong Kong chart seems to be healthier, but it's still, as you can see, we broke this long, huge downtrend, but then still came back to downtrend after this breakout. So I expect price to rise a little bit, but then most likely it will break down and continue falling. So I would say here you can make money only just on this move, because I also wouldn't say you should start selling here, because there is a chance that this resistance will be broken and then we will come back to rising. So maybe this is a formation of a new rise move, but yeah, that's my thoughts. In Japan, the situation is totally opposite. Everything is rising, and we even broke recently all-time high, but now pulled it back and using this previously resistance level as a support level. And I wouldn't say you should be buying or selling, just need to wait, because the price might go down to just this like end of red zone of Fibonacci chart. So I would say I would come back to buying something maybe at around 30,000. This would be my buying point or my limit order price, and then the target might be like 31,000 or something like that. But at least the market is rising, and this is good for Japan. And finally, Singapore index, and as you can see, it also trading sideways. It recently broke uptrend channel, and now it's not clear whenever we are going up or no. We still might go down a little bit to this major support level at around 280, and then come back to 290. So it's not a huge move, but I also wouldn't recommend to invest right now, or at least it will be a long-term investment, because the price might go down, and before we come back to rising, it will take some time. But on the other hand, for long-term investors, this is an interesting opportunity because the uptrend possibility is around 320 and currently is 280 or 285, so it's not as bad. Just you might need to wait longer. And now let's switch to commodities. First one in our list is oil, and as you can see, we are currently in downtrend. The price tried to break up, it was successful, then it came back, and then was another one try, and then again come back to falling, and currently we are at the major support level, but it's still not yet clear whenever we are going up or continue to go down, which is most likely because we really need to break this major resistance level before going up. And if we take a look at this formation, we broke down, especially with these two red candles on the daily chart, which is usually a signal that price will continue falling. So yeah, I would say if you want to buy right now or in the future, it will be a long-term opportunity, but for now it's not yet clear when downtrend is finished. Similar situation for nat gas. As you can see, it also falling and testing support level several times, to be precise 3, or we might count this as maybe 3 times here and these 2 in total 5, but most likely this formation signals that price can be broken down once again, and the price will go down to really like $2, and after that we'll see if it will break up or no. But before buying, we need to wait until this major resistance level or channel is broken, and then we can make some charts or some how to say predictions. But in other hand, whoever buys at $2, there is a huge uptrend possibility, which is $10 in the past, and from $2 this is 5x and 500%. I don't think so the price will go up to this level anytime soon, but because the history repeats itself, just in general, this is a good opportunity for the future. And now let's take a look at the precious metals. First one is platinum, and as you can see here, we are tested major support level at around 1100 several times, so most likely we will be doing this again in the future. Currently we are trading at the major support levels and moving averages, so we might go down a little bit to 1000, which is also a really round number. I love this theory, this round numbers works as a support level, and 1000, this is a huge round number, so you can put your buy limit orders and take profit at 1100, which is 10%, and this is good, I think, because the formation is not finished, so we might go down after that once again, and only after that go up to the next level, which is 180 or around this zone. We also might be going down even more, but just for now, I would say buying at 1000 and selling at 1100, this is a good chance. And now let's take a look at the palladium chart. As you can see, it was falling, then tried to continue to rise, and then followed again and tested support level several times at the price of around 1400, and now it's still trying to break down, and it might be successful because the overall trend is downtrend, but in general, if it will work out and won't fall even further, the price can continue to rise, and the next target would be at around 1800, and this is a quite huge move from current 1400, but we'll see. I would say in general palladium is long-term buy opportunity rather than something that you would trade right now. It would be good to buy now and sell maybe in a year or something when we come back to like real rise, but then you can sell it at much higher price, because as you can see, previous highs was around 3300 and current price is 1300, so there is huge potential move opportunity. On gold chart, as you can see from this Fibonacci, we fall back in our retracement chart to the first or weak level of Fibonacci retracement, which is 0236, but there is a chance we might go down, but looking at the support level, I don't think so. And we also started to form bullish trend, so I would say buying at 1960 and selling at 2050 would be really nice move. And yeah, that's my prediction for now, because we'll see if SP 500 will start rising, gold will fall even more. Situation with silver even more predictable, because I don't really want to invest or trade assets which are around their all-time high or near to that level. And as you can see, silver followed from the all-time high and then started to rise and then followed again, but at least you can see all-time high is not as close as to gold or in gold. So here is much more a clear move. So if you buy silver at around 23 and you can take your profit at around 27, I think, yeah, we will be going to that level. So that would be a really nice move. And looking at the previous charts or this pattern, I think this is most likely what will happen. Copper, on the other hand, is not as good because currently it is in downtrend. And as you can see, while this is an opportunity to buy right now and sell at around $4, and currently it is trading at around 3.6, because of the overall downtrend, I would say this is just short-term opportunity. But to me, silver is much more interesting compared to copper to invest right now. On thin chart, I wouldn't say anything because it just fallen, and there is no clear picture when it will come back to rise again. And yeah, I would say just don't touch this commodity market for now, and I will be taking a look at it once in a month maybe, and if there will be any good buy opportunity, I will let you know. More or less the same picture with lead, and as you can see, it is in downtrend and trying to break down the support level. I draw a chart or line that it will rise to this level and then break it, but as you can see, if I draw another one support level here, most likely to break this level once again. And let me actually make chart bigger. So yeah, it might be that we already started to fall, and the next support level is around like 2000, which is a round number. Let me add a line here, but in general I would say just stay away for now from this market, because it's not yet clear when we will come back to rise again. And here is weird chart. As you can see, we broke our major resistance level and continue falling, so I would say also stay away from this market for now. Don't try to catch the falling knife, because it's not yet clear when we will come back to upward or rising. Yeah, that's what I think about with futures. Cocoa, as you can see, in much better shape, but also I had to zoom out a lot to see what is the line. Otherwise you don't understand why I draw it here, because it was all-time high, and as I said already, I don't like to trade around all-time high, because it might work as a support level for future moves. So we will take this as a takeoff point and then go even higher, or we will break down and go downward for another $150 or something like that. So I would say just wait for some pullback or bigger pullback before starting to rise. For those who want or who likes shorting or selling, it also not as good opportunity, because I would say it was good at higher level at around 3070. So just wait. As you can see, sugar moved sharply and currently tested the first Fibonacci retracement level, which is 23.6, but usually after such a huge move it will go down even more to the level of 38.2. So I would put my buy orders somewhere here, or even if you're more greedy or conservative, the next support level will be around half of this upward move, or the previous kind of all-time high, which is around 0.22. I would say, yeah, 0.22 would be really sweet buy opportunity or buy limit order price. Price is listed relatively recently on eToro, so there is no so long price history, but currently from what I see, it's in downtrend. Let me actually make the chart bigger. And yeah, just looking at this chart, I wouldn't say right now you should buy, because we need this formation to be confirmed that we are switched from downtrend to uptrend, because for now it looks like we are going down. And yeah, just wait for a better opportunity or more clear picture about rise. On the cotton chart, the perfect situation for those who like buy low, sell high, and do this for half a year. Since last November, the price is going sideways in side channel. So I think we will break up at some time, but it's still not clear when will it happen, or it will happen. So yeah, that's it about cotton. And now it's time to switch to cryptocurrencies and crypto gold, which is Bitcoin. As you can see, we are in local downtrend, and currently moving average is working as a support levels here, but I think we might go down a little bit to around 24,000, 25,000, so that would be our buy zone. and the next target, like for short traders or short-term traders, is around 30,000. But overall, my prediction about Bitcoin stays the same. Last time it grew up 3 times after halving, and if you remember, the previous all-time high was 20,000, and it risen to 68,000, which is almost 3x. So if the price repeats itself, I mean history of Bitcoin price, and go up from 89,000 3 times up, so it will be around 20k. And in terms of timing, I expect more or less the same, like half a year after next halving, which will be next year. So basically, if you buy at around 25,000 or even 30,000 and close your deal at 200k in half a year, it will be 7x or even more. So for me, this is a really good opportunity in terms of crypto investment. So don't make a mistake. Don't try to find some new Pepe coin or whatever. Just stick to the major cryptocurrencies and you will be paid off in a couple of years for sure, because everybody knows that crypto is here. It's not going anywhere. It's just another asset, same as commodities or stocks or bonds or ETFs. So it's still here, so you just need to wait until crypto winter is over, and yeah, everybody who invested in crypto will be paid off. But just don't be too crazy. Don't invest everything or huge part of your portfolio in crypto. So be cautious. More or less the same situation with Ethereum. As you can see, it tested support level at around 1800, and next move would be to 2500. So this is the possibility to trade here, but for now it's just trading in the side channel, waiting for some huge market news to break up or down, but hopefully and most likely it will go up. Similar situation with BNB, native token of the largest crypto exchange in the world, Binance. As you can see, price is going sideways, and yeah, finally it should go up at some time. And my price prediction is more or less the same as Bitcoin, because Binance reached, BNB token reached price of 1600 something, 100x less than Bitcoin when it was all-time high in the past. As you can see, this chart is 650, and Bitcoin was 69,000 if I'm not mistaken. So when the next bull run happens in crypto world, it will do the same. So if the price will go up the same 3 times from all-time high, BNB will cost 2,000 and currently is trading at 300. So you have same 7x move, but because of the nature of altcoins that are rising much higher and falling much higher, so we might see even higher move for BNB. So just take into account, you can buy here, put on staking on Binance, and just wait for a couple of years, and it will be really nice opportunity. I also decided to include major cryptocurrencies, which I believe in long term. So as you can see here is Solana chart, and let me zoom in because for now it's not so visible what's going on here. It dropped quite a lot from 140 and now it's trading at 20, and more or less the same as Ethereum is going backwards in the side channel, but still I hope it will go up, and from current $20 to the next or previous resistance level, which is around 37,000. This is almost 80% move, and this is crazy compared to stocks. On Matic or Polygon chart, situation is not so shiny as for other cryptocurrencies, because currently we are in local downtrend, as you can see, and price still might break this major support level. I hope it will not. It will use it as a resistance level and then go up, but we need to break this downtrend to say that this downtrend is finished and we are come back to rise. But for now, this is what it is. So I would stay away for now from Matic. More or less the same situation with Polkadot, which is fallen quite heavily and currently is also trading in sideways. And as you can see, I drew a chart a few days ago, and as expected, price fallen. I expect it will rise again, maybe not break this level. Probably need to move this chart a little bit lower, but I'll leave it as it is. We'll see. But for now, as I say, we need to wait until some confirmation that we are rising and not falling here. You might continue to trade in this side channel if it will continue, but if you are waiting for uptrend move and not trading in the side channel, probably just need to wait. But in general, Polkadot was an interesting project and still interesting, so I hope it will not gone, and we will see some new upward moves and profits for those who invested in the past. As you can see, Cardano slowly tries to break the resistance line or resistance level at about 0.4, but it's still just some local moves, because if I zoom out, you will see that it fallen quite heavily from all-time highs in the past, which was around $3 and something, let's say $3. But for now, yeah, the next move can be from current 0.37 to the which is here 0.56. So yeah, that would be next move, or maybe even lower if I draw the line here. So the next take profit would be around $0.50, and actually this is much more likely because I need to add a horizontal line here, you see, and because of my favorite round numbers theory, yeah, $0.50 would be a really nice take profit from current 0.37. So just take into account if you want to trade on cryptocurrencies and ADA in particular. On XRP chart, as you can see, we are testing this support level, resistance level several times, and hopefully we will break it anytime or at some time. But for now, we are just slowly going up. I don't think we will be breaking it right now. So as you can see, we started to form some bearish candle. So it most likely will be going down to the previous support level and also end of this Fibonacci retracement red zone, and this will be around 0.43 and something, 44. So you might put your buy limit orders at around 44 cents and use 55 cents or 54 cents as a take profit. Or if you believe that next move will break this support level, next major resistance will be at the half of this Fibonacci retracement, and price is 60 cents. So this is where we are going to with XRP. Here is Tron chart, the last for today in the list of cryptocurrencies. I wouldn't say my charting is good because the overall chart of Tron is kind of mess. So I think we still be going up, but before this there will be a pullback to a price of 17 cents, and then it will rise to 7 cents, and then it will rise to 8 cents. But this is what will be going next most likely, because while this is a good project, still needs some time for price to go up and continue to all-time highs, which was 18 cents in the past. So as you can see, here is a major resistance level, and it will work for sure next time when the price will come back to this level. And now let's take a look at the biggest companies in the world. So you may wonder why I drove this or kept this line, but as you can see, the history repeats itself. Here is working as a support level, and if we zoom into recent price moves, it's still working as a support level here. So that's why it played really a key role in the past and right now. The downtrend of the Apple stock is finished, and currently we are going up, but because we are really close to the all-time high, and probably need to add a horizontal line here to make it more clear. And price was around 180. Let's see. Okay, let's leave it here, 179. So there is no much room here to move upwards to the all-time high, which was around 183. So I wouldn't say you have to buy Apple now, or even worse, sell Apple stock, because this is the biggest company in the world, and I would prefer to buy it, not sell it or short it. So the good opportunity to buy it again would be when prices go down a little bit, maybe at least to this support level which worked in the past, and price move to 175 or something like that, or maybe if you're greedy into the lower level like 160 or something like that. But for now, yeah, I would stay away from buying. Just let's wait for a better opportunity. Similar situation with Microsoft stock. As you can see, we broke this resistance level and sharply moved up with price gap, but now most likely will be some pullback before price continues to move up. So yeah, for now I would say just don't buy it. You might short, but only if you have netting system, not hedging, for those who know that. Otherwise just wait for pullback. Third biggest company in the world is Saudi Aramco, and as you can see, price is testing support level once again. As you can see, this downtrend finished, but it's still not clear whenever we are going to break this support level down, or price will reverse and start rising. So if you are a long-term investor, I would say buy it and just wait, because there is still valid uptrend. Otherwise, just wait for a little longer for some kind of trend reversal confirmation for maybe 1 or 2 green candles. Here is fourth biggest company in the world, Google, and as you can see, I probably need to redraw this Fibonacci chart. It completely finished whatever it's supposed to show. The prices came back down, went down, and then came back to this one of the major resistance levels at around 0.618. So we need to draw a new chart from probably here to here. But let's wait for now. And what I think will happen next, the price should go down, and I need to add chart to make it more clear. So most likely the prices go down to this level at least, maybe even more, but let's be optimistic. And next support level for us will be somewhere here or even here. So but let's be more conservative and I'll leave it at 136, and the buy level is 118 or something like that. So that's where we are going to. But for now, I wouldn't say you have to buy Google or even sell, because this is one of the biggest companies and it can continue to go up. So I would rather to wait for buy opportunity rather shorting it. Fifth biggest companies in the world is Amazon right now, and as you can see, we are reached another one support level from the past. I wouldn't say this is really like clear level, but it worked out. As you can see, price touched that line and now trying to reverse. So same as with other tech companies, they are risen recently, and I wouldn't say right now is a good buy opportunity. You need to wait until pull back to the level of about 110, and after that you can buy it. But for now, I would just stay away for now. Or if you are a short-term trader, you might try to short it, but as I said, I would prefer to wait and then buy later. After recent news from Nvidia, the company valuation reached $1 trillion, which made this company sixth place in the world. And as you can see, price opened with huge gap upwards, and now it's one of the biggest concerns for Katie Wood, who are one of the major portfolio managers of ARK Invest, because ARK Invest is decreased their investment in Nvidia at the beginning of this year, but recently the company has jumped like really crazily, and if I'm not mistaken, it's almost 200% from the beginning of the year, and it continues to rise because of the huge popularity of AI and like huge usage of ChatGPT, which is on the background using NVIDIA GPUs for training. So yeah, I think it will continue to rise, but because of this huge sharp move, I'm expecting some pullback before rising, because it was just too much for a single company. However good it is, it doesn't matter. From technical analysis, there should be a pullback, and then we will continue to rising. So you might short for sure, but it reminds me Tesla when it was rising in the past, and it was not clear whenever it will start falling. So same as with other tech stocks, as I said, I would rather buy. So for those who bought it in the past and then closed the deal, and I was one of those people, so congrats. But for now, I would just wait for better buy opportunity of Nvidia stock. On the 7th place of the biggest companies in the world is Berkshire Hathaway, which is a company of Warren Buffett, Oracle from Omaha, and the biggest investor, or most known and most successful investor in the world. And the company stock doing pretty well. As you can see, it broke recent resistance line and now going sideways. I zoomed out a little bit to see several lines or zones. That one was the bottom one was resistance from this time period, which is beginning of 2023, and the next one was from the past, also beginning of 2022, and the last resistance is more recent one, so that's where we are going to most likely. So I would say if you buy right now, you can take your profit in a week. So you need to invest quite a lot or use leverage, which is I'm against of, but that more or less clear move here, and the next upward move or next let's say the trade will be, let's see where we are moving to. And actually, yeah, I would say taking profit at around 333 would be a really nice one, because this is a uptrend channel resistance, and also this is a previous kind of all-time high, but for this small period. So that's it about this company. And this is a meta priced stock chart. So as you can see, I draw several support and resistance lines. Here is one was worked as a support and will work for sure once again. And the next one is a resistance. And yeah, I think we will need some time. But in general, the stock price is moving in a really narrow uptrend channel for half a year or even more. And yeah, the company is not going anywhere. This is the biggest social network in the world, so I expect price continue to go rising. And for now, just don't buy right now. I would say put your buy limit order at about 250 and you are good to go. And yeah, you can take your profit at any time because we are far away or more or less far away from the all-time high, which was around 400 380 85. So I would say even if you buy it 250 and put your take profit at 400, this is a safe bet, and in terms of percentage, quite a lot. And most likely it is possible to reach that in a half a year. Ninth company in the list is Tesla, and currently is the really bad time to invest into it. As you can see, we are reaching major resistance line, and most likely we will be going down, and we are finishing to form this triangle. While locally this seems to be an uptrend, but a lot of competitors started to produce EV vehicles, and yeah, it's a question what Tesla need to do in order to become a leader once again. Whenever it should drop prices or maybe release a new model. There are some rumors about second version, I mean Tesla 2, because looking at the Cybertruck, about rumors, what's inside, how does it look like, I wouldn't buy it for sure, because yeah, it is not attractive at all. I saw a lot of really nice pickups from Ford or Ram, like Silverado from Ford, and some other models from Chevrolet and other companies. So basically with Cybertruck, I think company is just too late to the party. If it was released as expected 3-4 years ago, yeah, maybe it would be a good deal. For now, no, I don't think this is worth buying. And this all affects the company stock. That's why it keep on falling, because company doesn't make any drastic design changes, and they try to change the wheel of the car. And like in general, yeah, I would stay away for now from Tesla until some good news from the company and clear understanding that everything is stabilized and we are going up. So that's my thought about the company. And here is the 10th place in our biggest companies in the world, which goes to Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, biggest chip maker in the world. And recently, after some good reports, price jumped up, similar as Nvidia. But for now, as I said, with other tech stocks, I wouldn't buy it or sell, just wait for pullback. And as you can see from this support level, the next buy opportunity would be around $95. Or if you take a look at or take into account the round numbers magic, as you can see, the 100 is both support and resistance. So if you are not too greedy, you can place your buy limit order at 100 or 99, but most likely we will go down a little bit and then come back to rising. And this line was worked as a support and now will work as a resistance in the future. So even if you buy at 100 and sell at 110, which is 10%, this is nice, and you can do it, I think, in a month or so. So making 10% per month sounds really good to me. And now this concludes market overview for today from me, and thank you for being patient if you are really watching the whole video. And let me know in the comments if you want me to include more stocks next time, like not 10 but maybe 20, or if you want to hear some analysis of some particular stock from me, just leave the ticker in the comments and I will make a separate video making analysis about both technical and fundamental of the company, and see if it worth to buy or sell, or just to hear my opinion about some particular company. And hope everyone will finish this month in green, and next season for sure too. So profits everyone, have a good day and see ya.